All right. So 12 to 14. So we're going to have a hard, an easy, and a medium today. So just 3 questions, but we're going to get one of each in. Okay? So number 12. How do you ask number 12? Good. Everybody. Wo liegt das? Wie viele Menschen wohnen dort? Any idea what that means? I'd be surprised if you did, so that's good. Where is that located? And how many people live there? Okay. So you just answered about Minnesota. Yeah. Or you said where you were from. So we're going to go into the assumption for this one. Somebody's asking you where Minnesota is, even if you were born elsewhere. Okay. So, are you ready? Hard level question. Here we go. Minnesota liegt, which means it's located or it lies. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Okay, so everybody try Minnesota liegt. Okay, leaked as in, it pronunciation-wise, sounds like something's dripping water, something like that. Okay, so leaked. What do you think in der Mitte means? In the middle. Yep, everybody try. In der Mitte. Okay. What do you think im Norden means? Yep, in the north. Right. So I tried that. Im Norden. What do you think an der Grenze Canada mean? On the border of Canada. Okay? Everybody try that. An der Grenze Canada. Not Canada, Canada. Canada. Okay? So an der Grenze Canada. So that first part will sound like Minnesota liegt in der Mitte im Norden an der Grenze Canada. Okay? So that answers the first part. Where is it located? That'll actually physically tell them, okay, how to find it. Okay. Next one, try es gibt, okay, which means there is or there are. And we are going to round the population. Okay. Okay. Try that. 5 Millionen. What does that mean? 5 million. Okay. And the last part. Einwohner da. Okay. What do you think Einwohner means? Residents, inhabitants. Okay, and da means there. Okay. So Minnesota is located in the middle, in the north, on the border of Canada. There are 5 million inhabitants there. Okay. So on your question sheet it says, wo liegt das, wie viele Menschen wohnen dort? And then parentheses it says Einwohnerzahl. Anything in parentheses on the green sheet you don't need to say when you're asking. It's just kind of a hint to help you. Okay. So Einwohnerzahl means inhabitant number, literally, so population. Okay. Any questions on that one? All right, let's move on to an easier one. Looking at number 13, what do you think number 13 means? What is your nationality? Okay? Everybody try. Nationalität. Nationalität. Okay. It's one of the most commonly mispronounced words in this test. Okay. Beschreib, Nationalität. Those are both commonly mispronounced ones. Okay? This one is going to be short and sweet. Does anybody have a passport or a birth certificate or anything that says they are something other than American? Awesome. Everybody's going to start with Ich bin. Guys are going to say Amerikaner. Ladies are going to add the IN to the end of it. It's a goofy looking N, but it's an N. Okay? So guys will say Ich bin Amerikaner. Ladies will say Ich bin Amerikanerin. That's it. There is no ein word. Okay? How many of you heard the whole JFK, Ich bin ein Berliner jelly donut thing? Yeah, quite a few of you. In certain regions, like Berlin, it's acceptable to use the ein word in there to say I am a Berliner, so someone from Berlin. But it can also change the meaning of something. So the jelly donut, it could mean that, but no German took it that way. Okay, they knew what he meant. Okay? It's a legitimate way to say that in that region. Throughout most of Germany, you don't use the ein word. If you guys inserted the ein word in there, an Amerikaner is also a type of pastry in Europe, or in Germany, so you would also be saying that you are a pastry, so be careful on that. It's a very tasty pastry, okay? But be aware of that. So no ein word, just the three words, Ich bin Amerikaner or Ich bin Amerikanerin. Okay? Any questions on that one? All right. Last one for today, Nummer 14. Okay, everybody try. Was bist du von Beruf? Was magst du als Schüler? Any idea? What is your job? What is your career? Yeah. And the other one? Ah, it doesn't say Schüler, it says Schüler. What do you do as a student? Okay. So the first part of it is asking what your career is. Your career right now as a student. Doesn't matter if you have a part-time job or not, that is your job, being a student. Okay? So we're going to start. Okay? You'll start off with Ich bin, no ein word, Schüler, or if you're female, Schülerin. Okay. So that's part one. Ich bin Schüler or Schülerin von Beruf. Okay. After that, you're going to give me two things that you do as a student. So I'll give you some samples. Okay. But two full sentences after that. Okay. So, example, ich mache Hausaufgaben. Ich lerne. What does ich lerne mean? I study. I learn or I study. Ich lese Bücher. What does that mean? I read books. Okay. And then you could say ich schreibe, I write, and then tests, or you can choose one of them. Arbeite, papers. Okay. So they don't say that they take tests, because that would physically mean that you went up to the teacher's desk and took the test and ran away with it. Okay. So different. So they say that they write the tests. So those are some samples. There are plenty of other things that you can do as a student. Must be school appropriate. Okay. If you're going to be talking about slacking off as a student or something like that, the irony is you need to figure out how to do it on your own. In which case you're not actually slacking off. Okay? So two sentences, two full sentences. So you could combine them and say, ich mache Hausaufgaben und lerne. Or ich mache Hausaufgaben und lese Bücher. But you need to have two verbs in there that are conjugated correctly. Alright? Questions on that one? Alright. We are done with that for today. Okay.